Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be me trying out a bunch of Daily Life Forever 52 products. So I've got a whole box of makeup products from them. The brand sent all these products as a PR, but the opinion is 100% true. It is not sponsored at all. So yeah, and this is the makeup look that I came up with using all these Daily Forever 52 makeup products, and I'm quite loving how the makeup has turned out. I went a little extra for today's makeup look, but the result is amazing, I guess. And this video is going to be a chatty video, and I missed creating chatty videos for you all so much. So I finally sat down to film one with you guys. All the products used in this video will be mentioned in the description box, so don't worry about that. Now, without wasting any more time, let's begin with the makeup. So I've got a box full of Daily Life Forever 52 makeup products, so let's try them out one by one and see how they perform. The first one in the box is the Lustrous Moisturizing Emulsion. I think this is just a moisturizer to prep your face before applying any makeup. So let's see how this feels and works on the skin. At the back of the bottle it says, refreshing moist texture is easy to be absorbed, quickly moisturizing and smoothing skin. It makes makeup look natural, reducing floating powder. So I'm guessing this would help your makeup to melt into your skin and mesh into your skin better. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, and also this has a nice pump, so it's very easy to dispense the product. I'm not gonna apply too much because I do already have a moisturizer on, so I'm just gonna test this one out. So I've taken a little bit, and it feels quite like a jelly liquid format. It's got a nice smell to it. It's not too overpowering, it's quite mild. And yeah, the moisturizer is blending into the skin very well. It's not sitting on the top of the skin. And it feels quite hydrating. So I think this will be a good moisturizer to apply underneath your makeup. I think it gave me a slight bit of dew as well to my face, so I'm guessing this would be great for drier skin people. So I'm just gonna let the moisturizer sink and settle into the skin, and I'm gonna begin with my eye makeup. I don't have an eyebrow product from Forever 52 in the box, so I'm just gonna use my K by Katrina eyebrow pencil, and I think this is in the shade Hazelnut. So I'm just gonna quickly fill in my brows. For eyeshadow, I received the Natural Glow eyeshadow palette from Forever 52, and this is how the palette looks like. So this is how the palette looks like. It looks really rich and well pigmented in the pan, and it's got a nice color palette too. A lot of mauves and a bit of bronzy gold shades and a bit of shimmery pinks as well. So let's see how they work on the eyelids. This reminds me a lot of the Makeup Revolution Reloaded eyeshadow palettes, doesn't it? It looks quite similar to the Makeup Revolution one, so yeah, that's what I felt when I saw this. So this is a 15 color natural eyeshadow palette with highly pigmented shades that are perfect for daily makeup or bridal makeup. So from everyday to evening colors, create a natural or dramatic look with these rich and intense natural colors. So that's what is described at the back of the packaging. So I'm really excited to try this one out. I did swatch a couple of them yesterday when I received them, and they seemed quite pigmented, so I'm very excited to use them on my eyelids as well. So I quickly went ahead and prepped my eyelids before applying these eyeshadows. So I'm gonna take this matte terracotta brown shade on the blending brush. I'm just gonna apply it on the crease. That's got a nice pigment to it, and it's blending quite nicely on the eyelid. That eyeshadow blended out so well, and it doesn't really have a lot of kickback as well for being a matte eyeshadow. So Yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna move on to the next eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this cool toned matte brown on a tapered blending brush. I'm gonna apply it more precisely on the crease. Next, I'm gonna pick up this deep, sort of like a berry matte shade on a pencil brush. And I'm gonna apply right on the crease, even more precise than the previous color. And these eyeshadows are blending very well into each other. I really don't have to use a lot of effort while blending them. So that's how the shadows look so far, and now I'm gonna add a bit of shimmer eyeshadow on the lids, for which I'm so excited because these seem very foiled. So let's test it out. I'm gonna take this red and pink mixed sort of a shimmer eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm using a flat shader brush to apply it. Just gonna pop it right on the center of the eyelid. That looks very metallic, but I feel like if I use my finger, I will get the most out of these eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna dip my ring finger. Wow, that is so much pigment right there. So I'm just gonna pop it right on the eyelid. I was absolutely right. This does apply much better with your fingertips. As you can see, it looks so foiled and super metallic. The shimmery eyeshadow also feels quite smooth, and it's very non-powdery formula, so I really like it so far. It almost feels like a luxe high-end eyeshadow palette. The quality is really good, I must say that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzy shimmer eyeshadow right here, again on my fingertip. I'm just going to pop it right on center of the eyelid. I'm just going to try and layer another shimmer eyeshadow, so I'm just going to pick up this one, which is next to the bronzy gold that I just applied. Again, I'm going to take it on my fingertip, and this one has a little bit of a shimmery glitter particles in it, so let's see how it looks on the eyes. It is a bit more slightly glittery than the other two shimmer eyeshadows. Just a tad bit, but it's very pretty too. They did send me two of their liquid magnificent eyeshadows, which are really pretty and super glittery. So this is how they look. Doesn't the green one look so amazing? And this is like a duochrome green and gold liquid eyeshadow. I'm so tempted to use this, but I think I'll have to use the other one for today's look because I don't think the green would go very well with the look that I just created. So I'm just gonna use the other one. There are no names to them. They only have a number on the bottom of the product. So yeah, and this color is like a cool toned light brown sort of a glitter eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and apply it right on the center of the eyelid. That comes out super silvery. I wasn't expecting it to be so cool toned. The glitter is not really chunky and it definitely looks very pretty on the eyelid. I also have this Stardust loose glitter, which I bought a few weeks ago and I haven't tested it out, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of the loose glitter. I'm just taking a little bit on my fingertip and just gonna press it down on top of the eyelid, and this is way more glittery than the liquid glitter eyeshadow that I just applied. This looks more sparkly than the other one, right? Wow, that is insanely sparkly, and I really like how sparkly and glittery the loose glitter looks on the eyelid. The glitter color is completely different from the eyeshadow that I just applied, so I do this little trick whenever the glitter is not matching to my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the same shimmer eyeshadow that I applied on the eyelids. I'm just gonna mix all three of them and just gonna apply the concoction on top of the glitter. And this is just gonna make the glitter to the exact same color of your eyelid. I always do this trick whenever I feel like the glitter is not matchy to my eyeshadows. Now it looks more blended into the eye makeup that I created, right? And that's what I want. I didn't get a primer in the box as well, so I'm just gonna stick to my Milani Prime Correct face primer, which is like an orange tinted color correcting primer. I'm just applying it on the inner cheek area and around my mouth where I have large open pores. This also helps in mattifying my face, so I really like it on my oily skin. So the next item that I have is this color correcting wheel. This is called 4-Color Concealer. So this one has an orange color corrector, a skin tone match concealer, a highlighting concealer and a darker concealer probably for contouring. So I'm going to pick up the orange color corrector first. They look quite creamy in the pan, so let's see how they feel. It's quite thick and creamy to touch. So I'm just going to apply the tiniest bit. Wow, that is pigmented, so I'm going to be careful while I apply it. The color is more of a peachy orange. It's not like a vibrant, intense orange. It's kind of a soft, peachy orange tone. So I'm quickly gonna pick up my beauty blender to shear out the color corrector because clearly I applied way too much product. So just gonna tone it down a little bit. So I don't have a foundation as well from Forever 52, so I'm just gonna mix these two foundations for today's makeup. This is the L'Oreal True Match Liquid Foundation in the shade Nut Brown and the LA Colors Truly Matte Liquid Foundation in the shade Warm Caramel. So I'm just gonna mix them both together and apply them and come back to you. So done with the foundation. Now I'm gonna take the same concealer wheel and I'm gonna use this yellowy shade right here to conceal and highlight my face. So I'm taking a little bit of the product. I'm just gonna apply it under my eyes. So this shade feels more of a highlighting shade on me. It is extremely creamy, so I think this would be great for drier skinned people, not so much for oily skin. I'm gonna take the beauty blender again to blend it out, and this product blends really easily. You just have to tap it a couple of times and it blends on its own. Because it's quite creamy, the blending becomes really easy with this product. And the coverage, I would say, is about light to medium coverage. It's not like an intense pigmentation out of this concealer. So that's how the concealer looks on my skin. Now I'm going to take the darker concealer from the same concealer wheel and I'm just going to contour my face. Just applying a little bit on the hollows of my cheek right here. This shade comes out more of a red tone rather than a cool toned concealer, so I'm not really sure how well this is gonna contour my face, but I'm just gonna try to blend it out and see if it works. I think this shade adds more warmth than adding definition or contour to my face, I feel, because it's more on the reddish side, so it's not adding a lot of definition and structure to my face. So I'll go in with my powder contour later to add more dimension. So now I'm going to set everything in place using the Color Bar loose powder. This is the Flawless Airbrush Finish loose powder. I just added a little bit of the loose powder underneath the eyes to catch any eyeshadow fallout, and I'm going to finish off the eye makeup. So I'm going to take the matte berry shade again to add a bit of definition to the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take the cool toned brown shade on a pencil brush and just going to apply it right at the outer corner here. Now I'm going to brush off the excess powder right away. So the next one that I'm going to use is the pen eyeliner from the brand, and this is called Superstay Eyeliner. So this eyeliner has a long tip, so I think it will be very easy for to create a nice winged eyeliner on your eyes. So I'm just gonna try it out on the eyes. That is so pigmented and rich black color. The liner feels quite fluid and the color is super intense and pigmented, and it's very easy to draw the liner as well on the eyes. So that's how the winged eyeliner has turned out. And by the way, this eyeliner is super long lasting and it's completely waterproof. Only a good oil-based makeup remover would remove this eyeliner. Otherwise, the liner would stay in place and intact. It's not gonna budge anywhere, because I tested it yesterday as soon as the package came. I just did a hand swatch, and even until today morning, the eyeliner was still on. So that just tells how strong the eyeliner is. The next item is the Super Volume and Lengthening Mascara from them with a tornado brush. That is interesting. I see what they mean by tornado brush. It is literally like a shape of a tornado, so that is that, and it's quite an interesting shape for a mascara wand. So I'm just excited to try this one out because it has a different shape to any other mascara that is available in the market. So I'm just gonna test it out on the eyelashes and see how it performs. The formula of the mascara feels quite thick, so I think it will be great for adding a nice volume to your lashes. And yeah, it is adding a decent amount of volume so far. The wand feels a bit unusual, I would say, because I cannot reach the root of my lashes properly, because only the tip of the wand is hugging my lashes perfectly, not so much of the rounder part right here. So that's something I haven't experienced with any other mascara, but it's performing decently, I would say. It did add a nice volume to my lashes, so I'm not complaining here. It is performing quite well. So I did go ahead and added a bit of powder contour and a nice belly blusher. So I used the K by Katrina compact powder again to chisel my feature. The details will be listed in the description box, and a Rimmel Maxi blush. Again, I'll put the details in the description box if you're interested. Now I'm going to use another product which I'm very much excited for from Forever 52, which is their Twinkle Stars highlighter. So I just swatched a little bit of the highlighter yesterday and it was bomb. So I'm very excited to try it on my face. So this is how it looks. It's got a nice print going on the pan. They don't have any shade names, only numbers, so I'll put the details in the description box. So that is that. The color of the highlighter also looks very pretty. It's like a cool toned bronzy gold shade. I think it's going to complement my skin tone very well, so let's test it out. So I'm going to take a blending brush and dip it into the highlighter. That is what I was talking about. Can you see how intense this highlighter is? It is so bomb. It almost feels like an eyeshadow man, really. It is super pigmented. It's coming off more cool toned than a warm highlighter, but it's okay. It's so blingy and I love highlighter. So that's how the highlighter looks. It is absolutely beautiful on the skin. So now I'm going to move on to their lip products, and they did send me a couple of options. So first I'm taking the Velvet Matte Lipstick, and this is a crayon lipstick, and the shade is, again, it's got a number which I'll put it in the description. So this is how it looks. This is like a deep brown lipstick shade, and you guys know I'm a sucker for brown lipsticks, so I'm just gonna use it mostly like a lip liner today, because I think this will be great as a lip liner since it's a crayon form. Wow, this lipstick smells so yummy. It smells like a strawberry candy. So yum. Like I'm barely touching my lip and it's delivering a lot of color payoff. This is such a unique shade for a brown lipstick. It's almost like a rusty mauvey brown sort of a color. So yeah, I find it to be a unique shade. I'm gonna try another lipstick from them, which is called the High Matte Lipstick, and it's in a bullet form, and the packaging looks so classy. It almost reminds me of the Makeup Forever lipsticks. They do look quite similar to these. So this is how the lipstick looks, and it's got tiny little heart prints all over, and it looks so cute. The color of this lipstick is like a peachy nude shade, and this one also smells delicious, almost like a berry flavor to it. Smells so yum. So I'm just gonna pop it right on the center of my lips. Yeah, this one feels more matte than the lip crayon that I just applied. I think the color is kind of clashing with the eye makeup that I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another Velvet Matte Lip Crayon in like a plummy shade, and just gonna apply it at the outer corner of my mouth, just to make sure that the lipstick and my eye makeup is not too clashy. I think now the lip color looks much better, and it pairs better with the previous lip color. So guys, I went off camera and did my hair and added a nice fluttery eyelash to the makeup look, and the lipstick has completely settled into a matte finish, and yeah, there is no shine whatsoever, and I'm quite liking the look that I created today. It's on the dramatic side, but it's not too over the top as well. I'm really liking how the makeup has turned out. Now one final step to make your makeup last longer is to add a setting spray, and for that I'm going to use the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray to lock the makeup in place. this is the finished look, you guys, using a bunch of Daily Life Forever 52 makeup products. I'm very happy with how the makeup look has turned out, and most of these products worked amazing on me. I especially loved the eyeshadow palette, the highlighter and the lipsticks, and also the eyeliner. The eyeliner is completely waterproof and so pigmented and jet black. I completely love it. The only product I would say which kind of didn't impress me a lot was the concealer wheel, because it's way too creamy for my liking, and I have an extremely oily skin type, so I didn't enjoy the concealer as much as the other products. But other than that, I would say the rest of the products worked beautifully on me, and I love how the makeup has turned out. It almost gives me the impact of using all high-end makeup products. That is how good the makeup finish looks today, so I'm quite happy about it. I have been meaning to try out a Forever 52 makeup products from a long time, but the brand themselves approached and sent a PR box. The opinion that I gave about the products are completely true. It is only a PR kit. They didn't sponsor or anything to say certain things on camera. So yeah, I really enjoyed using the Forever 52 makeup products, and the makeup has come out so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as well. It's been quite a long time since I did a chatty makeup look with you all, and I missed doing chatty tutorials so much. So I really hope that you guys found this video useful and enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys soon in my next video. Happy Sunday. Bye.